If you're still looking for that perfect Christmas gift, you can still get it in time, especially because right now we're starting to offer free expedited shipping so you can get it in time for Christmas. Check out the cool knives I've got to show you right now. Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here coming at you from the Knife Center, and you heard that right, free expedited shipping starting today when this video posts for a limited time. There are some caveats, of course. Make sure to check out the full details at the link, but $199 minimum order, in-stock items, non-oversized, something like that. I think I got all of it, but yeah, full details down below, and we will upgrade your shipping for you so that you should be able to get it in time for Christmas. Yeah. Let's start with this item right here, though. Ugh. It is the paper KnifeCenter website. 2025 into 2026 edition of our paper catalog. Yes, we do produce a yearly paper catalog. This has stuff that's even not on the website, actually. Stuff we can get through wholesale that we don't necessarily add everything to the website. You can check it out here. You can call in with part numbers and place your orders, or you can try to find it on the website too. A lot of things are in here, a lot of cool things. And even if it's not something that you plan on shopping with, it's a cool reference. It's a cool thing to just like leaf through and discover stuff. Plus you can do this. It's impressive, right? We don't get the thrill of doing that with phone books anymore, so whatever. Thomas is giving me a dirty look from the other side of the camera. Anyway, these are about 33 bucks. They do come with free shipping to the lower 48. Not expedited though, unless you're above the thing.
Unless you buy enough of them.
Unless you buy enough of them, yeah, that's true. Give them as gifts. All right, once more for Did I peek the microphone there a little bit?
Peeked everything.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Well, it's gonna wind up on the shelf back there anyway. Check it out, man. All right, how about a knife? So if you're looking for an American-made gift option this year, something that's new, popular, well received by the knife community, you got to check out the Kershaw Bel Air, because it is all those things while being a relatively affordable price for an American-made knife and what you're getting right here. There's a ton of different versions of it too. There's two blade shapes. You can see both of them right here, the clip point and the modified Wharncliffe.
Or is it?
It is a modified Wharncliffe, Thomas. Don't start with me today. They start at about 150 bucks. For that, you can get aluminum handles and MagnaCut steel. The most well-rounded steel on the market, still one of the most in-demand steels on the market because it does everything pretty darn well. You can also get it with some micarta options at that price. This carbon fiber version with MagnaCut blade is a little bit higher. It's about 200, but the vast majority of the options sit right around that $150 mark. Starts at like 143 and some change, actually, is the low price. Yeah, like just under 144 bucks for one of the options. Check them out down below. They are so easy to carry because they're nice and slim. They slice really well because the blades are nice and thin as well. They carry deep in the pocket. Back to talking about the carry of it. The crossbar lock on it also works very well. Works well for righties or lefties too. So if you have any left-handers on your shopping list, there is some option right there. Very cool knife for right or left-handers. Check it out. If you want to go really high-end, got to talk about Sebenzas. The Chris Reeve Sebenza is an icon. It is well established and well loved across the spectrum. We have a bunch of versions in stock right now, about 22 different variants in stock. You can get large or small. There's 3 different blade shapes. I don't have the Tonto here in front of me, but this small drop point with the bog oak inlays is very classy, as is this Insingo blade option, which is a modified sheep's foot with the burl inlays, also very, very classy. But you could also get a kind of the plain Jane version, the titanium kind of working finish versions. Like I said, these are definitely more pricey. We're starting at about $425 for a plain Jane small, but it is one of those things that will last a lifetime. These are honestly knives that should be able to be passed down even after a lifetime of hard work. Or if it's too fancy for you or the person you're gifting it to, you can definitely pass it down for generations then, because this thing is just rock solid, big or small. They also are one of the few companies to make dedicated left-hand knife options. And in fact, we have, at the time we're filming this video, one in stock, one version, plain Jane small left-hand Sebenza with a drop point. That's an option for you. All right, how about something a little more affordable? Liong Ma's Eutektik brand is another brand that is good for left-handers because they make dedicated left-hand models of pretty much all of the variants that they bring to the table. We've got all of these on sale. I do have just right-handers on the table in front of me. All three of their standard models, which I'll briefly touch on here, are on sale for about 68 bucks. For that, about a 3.5-inch blade across the board, Sandvik 14C28N, which is good solid stuff, very easy to maintain and holds an edge pretty decently as well. And your choice of G10 handles and blade finishes to go along with it. This one right here is the Trinity. It's got plenty of reach there for even slightly larger than average hands. And you still have a full unguarded finger choil up there if you want to choke up. This one is called the Trinity because it has a trinity or trio of opening mechanisms or options. You've got the cutout in the blade, which you can use your thumb or reverse flick. You've got a standard flipper tab, which is a lot of fun. You've even got a top style front flipper, which works pretty well. So if the person you're gifting to this year has a bit of a fidget problem, some might not call it a problem, but if they have that sort of thing going on, this would be the model of these three to take a look at. I would say, I'm trying to decide between this, the EFD here, and the binary, which ones are better for one thing or another. And honestly, they're kind of all about the same, just slightly different shapes. That's not a knock on any of them. They're all just really good and generally quite versatile, in my opinion. Next up, we have the binary. On paper, it says it's about a 1/4 inch longer blade than the Trinity, but as you can see, the sharpened length there is pretty much the same. I do like a drop point blade generally for the versatility, so I would probably pick this one for my personal usage, but like I said, none of them are really wrong. Liner lock on this one, as is typical across the lineup, and binary because it has two primary opening methods, although I would argue the fullers right here actually give you that third. You still have the rear flipper and the top flipper, but that fuller does allow you to get in there and do that reverse flick still, which is pretty cool. And then the EFD is a little bit more compact than either of these two, and honestly feels kind of beefier as a result, even though, dimensionally, like the thicknesses on the blade and the handle and everything else is about the same, but it's shorter and taller, so it feels squatter. And it gives you that impression of being, burlier as a result, I guess. They're all the same price. Like I said, pick the option you like. Top style flipper and the blade cutout, all of them gonna work really, really well. Good price, good designs, check them out. All right, next up, Demko knives. We've actually had this first knife on sale for a little bit. The 20.5, our KnifeCenter exclusive in the K110 D2 blade steel for as low as it's ever been, $74.95, is it? Like just under 75 bucks, which is an insane price, but it's not any longer the only Demko we've got on sale. But real quick, 3-inch blade, modified sheep's foot profile. They call it the shark's foot because of the shark lock right here, that dorsal style actuation. Oh, so satisfying. Carries slim, but it's heavily durable thanks to the strength of the lock and the blade. 2 colors on sale at that price. But as of right now, there are 83 different product numbers on sale in the Demko knives section of the website, including some of their newest stuff, including the Razor Shark right here, which is a replaceable blade utility knife. Normally it is $74.99. Right now it is just under $60. And it's got that same great shark lock, which is fidgety, easy to use, strong, and fun. and ambidextrous, which is always nice. And finger safe closing action. It's ambidextrous. See, I told you it was ambidextrous. And it has that finger safe closing action. Oh man, I'm gonna need to have some eggnog after this, I think.
Or stop drinking it.
Yeah, one or the other. Had too much eggnog at lunch today. Or did I?
Hello, HR.
It's a really cool knife. Yeah, check it out. $60, which is I believe, the lowest priced shark lock equipped knife from Demko ever. I don't think we've ever, anyone has ever had anything priced that low for a brand new in-box, fresh from a dealer thing. Words. That's pretty cool. Also, if you missed this a couple weeks ago, we had the Armiger bottle opener available as a promo item on orders over a certain amount. It's still really cool. You can still buy it, even though that promo has ended, for just under $14 right now. Injection molded handle, flathead, pry bar, bottle opener. Technically, it looks like it has that wire stripper notch there on the end. I don't know how you're going to use it well, but it's there. And comes with a little keychain sheath right here. You could definitely set that up for neck carry if you wish, or I guess you could rig up a belt carry, a belt clip if you wanted to. Really cool stocking stuffer, especially at the price right now. I did mention promo items, actually. This was a promo item, orders over a certain amount a couple weeks ago. And that changes a bit, like we're running some cool stuff through the holidays. Right now, actually, the promo item is going to be this little WorkSharp EDC sharpener right here. And in my opinion, it's kind of like the coolest, at least one of the coolest little EDC knife maintenance things, because it has, in addition to a diamond sharpener right here and ceramic rod, honing rod here at the back. It doesn't come pre-installed with the usage marks here. You're gonna have to supply that yourself. Each of those has angle guides too, built into the chassis of this thing. But helps you maintain your edge. And pop this out. You've got T6, 8, and 10, I believe that's right, yeah, right here included, and that can pop right in to the side. So that's all the most common Torx head adjusters for maintaining the tightness on your pocket knife. If something's out of whack, give it a little tune-up. Again, full details on price level at which this promo item kicks in can be found below. You are going to need the promo code, so go check it out. Sorry for all this, spamming of self-promotion here, but
it's our channel. We get to do what we want.
It's our channel and it's the holidays, so we kind of have to. We are running a giveaway through our newsletter. Both new and existing subscribers are eligible. Right now, it is a Bob Kramer designed Henkel's chef knife. Beautiful Damascus blade, just gorgeous, gorgeous piece. If you are a new subscriber, or if you aren't subscribed, head to the link in the description or at the QR code here up above and fill it out. Make sure to check the box to enter the giveaway when you're signing up for the newsletter. If you are a current subscriber, you have to go in and check that box too. Go, hit the link, put your email in, and check that box, or else you will not automatically be entered. But anyone who enters is entered. And more giveaways will be happening in the future too, not just just this kitchen knife. It will be going on beyond that. Anyway, back to the knives. Full-size Armiger, 2 fixed blades from Demko I want to talk about. But again, like I said, we've got about 68 or 83 different options on sale under the Demko brand right now. The Armiger 4 Tanto blade, plain edge here. Really cool, durable, compact fixed blade. Good for self-defense, good for daily carry. It's large for daily carry, I would say, for maybe most, but it is small enough that it could be a concealable option, which keeps it within the realm of something that could be used surreptitiously when needed every day. 4 1/4 inch blade, 80 CRV2, a tough Austrian-made carbon steel. The coating on the blade will help prevent it from rusting unnecessarily. Protruding pommel at the back for a little bit of bang bang. Good grip in the hand, just enough length for my slightly larger than average hands. And both this and the next fixed blade have pretty much the coolest factory sheaths out there right now. The standard section here is nylon, so no glass reinforcement in that nylon. So you don't have those glass fibers, which are harder than steel, standing a chance of dulling the edge of your blade. But to give that nylon structure, GFN perimeter that is removable, holds both sides together, makes it easy to clean as well. So you've got the strength of that and, you know, a long lasting edge, or a sheath that doesn't impact your long lasting edge. Pretty cool thing. This next one is less of a everyday carryable knife, I would say. Oh, I should say the price on it though. About 60 bucks right now for the Armiger 4. That's like 15 bucks off its normal price. We've also got the FREEREIGN. Drop point blade here, great all around outdoors knife for, you know, anything. Survival, hunting, fishing, camping, hiking if you want to, you know, carry a burlier knife rather than go ultralight. The FREEREIGN 5-inch blade, AUS 10 blade steel, good all-around capable stuff, good all-around capable blade shape. It's thick enough to be super durable and slicey enough for what you need in an outdoor scenario. Great survival knife, man. 95 bucks right now. Normally it's, you know, about 150 is the normal price. 94.95. Protruding tang at the back, plenty of length on the handle, and that same great sheath. And blue, actually blue is one of my favorite colors for an outdoors knife because it is even more visible in more scenarios than orange typically is, which is, you know, more stereotypical outdoor color. I like it. You might like it too. Second to last, sort of, we have the Lucha Bel Air, the premium version from Kershaw. We've marked this down further to the lowest price we've ever had it, $199.95. Very high-end piece for that kind of money. 4.6-inch blade, 20 CV, which is a powder metal, which is kind of leagues above most of the Bel Airs in this price range in terms of performance, which is very cool. So if you think the person you're giving this to is going to use it as an actual knife, this is head and shoulders above what is available in the similar price range. And yet it still does all of the flicky clicky stuff really well. And I don't claim to be a really good practitioner of the Bel Air arts. I can do this all day. But anything beyond that, and I start to look really foolish. But I practice this enough so I can do it on camera for you fine folks. Feels really good. Titanium handles, carbon fiber overlay, just a super classy thing, and a really good price for what you're getting right here. If that's still too much, check out the standard Luchas, what do they go for nowadays? I haven't looked at the standard price on those in a while. Shall we do it together? About $155 is the starting price for, you know, stainless steel handle versions. The balance on this one though, I think, is a little bit nicer. Last but not least, it wouldn't be some kind of like kitchen gift video if we didn't, or Christmas gift video if we didn't have some kitchen knives. There, I said it. So let me talk to you about Microtech's kitchen series. We've shown this kind of a little bit here and there, but we've never had them all the patterns together on one same video before, so it's time for that. Made by Microtech in the USA, you know, they're certainly known more for their automatic knives. This is about as far from an automatic knife as you can get, but they still bring the same attention to detail and high degrees of fit and finish to these. This is one of the steak knives that we offer right now. They come in 4-piece sets and they are $420. And before you kind of balk at that kind of price tag on this, keep this in mind. It says steak knife, but this is a 4.5-inch blade made in the USA with premium powder metallurgy steel fixed blade. Just doesn't happen to have a sheath. So really, it's like $105 for that. And when you put it in those respects, that's actually a bargain for, you know, US made, these kind of specs. Standalone should be more expensive than that. All right, I'm done wagging my finger. It's pretty cool. This one has a pretty cool G10 on it too. It's a black cherry G10. It's a dark burgundy and black layers alternating. Titanium bolsters on this one too with a nice thumb scallop right there. Good for getting in there in the pinch grip while you're cutting up your porterhouse, and a nice crowned spine, keeping things nice and classy and comfortable too in use. Next up, I've got the 6-inch Santoku and the 8-inch chef knife here. Kind of the two, like, you know, backbone options for the kitchen. Prices on these, the non-bolstered Santokus, but you know they do make bolstered versions as well. We're about 200 bucks at this point in time for this. The handle on this one is Caribbean blue. We can't legally call it Tiffany blue, but it's kind of that shade. And stereotypically, of course, this time of year, we do get a lot of husbands buying kitchen knives for their wives. Maybe this could appeal to that certain demographic right there. Let me know down in the comments. The design, of course, is really cool. Again, crown spine, M390 MK. I didn't mention the powder steel that they use. It is developed with Bowler for Microtech. It is basically a highly controlled, extremely precise derivation of M390. It allows them to get repeatable, consistent performance every time with a real high degree of precision. There you go. Which is to say, high edge retention in the kitchen. We've got a good rocking chop to this knife, so it's not uncomfortable when it clunks down, or it doesn't clunk down on a cutting board. A little more handle heavy than I usually prefer, but everything about it is built exceptionally well. The 8-inch chef is about 25 bucks more for 2 extra inches and almost as much height on that steel right there. The balance here works out a little bit nicer too because you've got more blade to balance the handle in this case. You've still got a nice rocking cut, however. If you're looking for bolstered versions of either of those, the bolstered Santoku is about 60 bucks more actually. We actually have a 4.2-inch Santoku at $130. Wow, that's a good price. And I don't have that one on the table right now, so apologies. Good for smaller hands and individuals who generally like a smaller kitchen knife.
Or less counter space.
I guess, if you work on smaller cutting boards in general.
Small counter.
2 more to show you. We've got the boning knife. It's sort of a rigid-bladed boning knife, upswept Skinner in its styling, I would say. Non-bolstered at about 160, bolstered here about 220. This is an ivory G10 version. For me, what I would use this for, tableside carving, man. Turkey, roast, what have you, definitely creates quite the impression. I don't know if I'd typically apply it to typical boning tasks. The rigid doesn't bother me too much, but it's maybe a little larger than I would typically use. You know what you like. Your mileage may, of course, vary a little bit. Really nice. And last but not least, the utility. This is a 6-inch utility. Without bolsters, it's 150. With, it's about 190 right here. Same great stuff. This is actually another good option for smaller hands, especially smaller hands or smaller counter space. Folks who like a smaller kitchen knife in general. Maybe this is just like, I don't want this. This is too much. This can actually do a lot. The length is, at 6 inches, can still do most things pretty well, and you have a pretty good rock on the board too. That actually might be my favorite. No, not gonna lie. Anyway, check them out at the links below. Those will take you to KnifeCenter.com. And don't forget, free expedited shipping now for a limited time. Orders over $199, in stock only, non-oversized. I think it's lower 48 as well, US shipping. Yeah, all of the fullest of full details will be at the link describing those details. While you're over there at the website, remember we've got Apple Pay and Sezzle now as options at checkout, and don't forget about our Knife Rewards program. If you're signed up for the newsletter, you're signed up for it too, because if you're gonna buy a nice gift this time of year, you might as well earn some free money to spend on yourself later. That's all for now. I'm David C. Anderson from the Knife Center. That's Thomas behind the camera. Happy holidays to all. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, all of the stuff from us to you. Thank you so much.
Boxing Day.
Boxing, yeah, that can be too.